ערב טוב, קוראים לי דני גלי, אבל אני אמרתי תמיד דיברתי אנגלית, אז אני אדבר אליו אנגלית גם היום. Marty was my best friend. There are probably dozens of people here who make the same statement. That was Marty. That was his greatness. He was so much for so many, and people flocked to him like butterflies to a flower. When we arrived in Ashkelon in May 1985, it was Marty who made us welcome. It was he, through the BOS and the Netzach Israel Shul, that enabled me to succeed in my job as manager of the local Israel Tennis Center, unfortunately at the time in a very hostile environment. It was Marty who arranged an event at the BOS in the yard to introduce us to the local English-speaking community, many of which are here tonight, and many of which remain our very good friends ever since. Personally, I'm a person that is a little bit more private, and I cherish the memories, thinking back about Marty, of times which I had Marty almost to myself. I cherish the memories of Terry and Marty with only Jay and I in Las Vegas, in New York, at the Dead Sea, and in Spain. We had great holidays together because during these shared holidays, I didn't have to share Marty with all his other best friends. Not that it didn't pass without challenging moments. Many of those evolved around Terry's deep love and great passion for great heights. Every time we crossed the street during our week together in Las Vegas, Marty, Jay, and I took the escalators up and down the other side of the street and then waited for 10 minutes for Terry until the pedestrian crossing light turned to green. By the way, on one of those nights, there was a picture up here. We were the only pale faces in a crowd of hundreds waiting to enjoy Gladys Knight and the only surviving Pip, which together had a combined age of about 150. When we arrived in Gibraltar together, the three of us took the cab up the rock to view the caves and the monkeys. Terry insisted that Marks and Spencer's is a way more inviting a pastime. But to see Marty enjoying the monkey at his window like a child is a memory snapshot which I will cherish forever. In Toledo, a city rich in Jewish history, we walked out of the hotel, which was on top of the hill, and started walking down a rather steep cobbled street. Within a few minutes, Terry once again insisted that the hotel's facilities are too great to pass on, and as we leave early next morning, she really has to make use of those facilities. But there in Toledo, I also rediscovered Marty's great and deep love and passion for all things Jewish. He really enjoyed exploring the local Jewish heritage. To visit the two synagogues which date to the time before the expulsion, one of them from the 12th century with the real fitting name of Synagoga of Santa Maria la Blanca. It was a real highlight for him and thus for us. I think that this experience contributed greatly to the fact that whenever we travel now, Jay and I always are looking for the synagogue and for the local Jewish heritage. This was Marty for me. Many things, but foremost, a real friend, a great Jew and a great Zionist, but above all, he was a real mensch. There's no bigger compliment in my vocabulary. Thank you.